Hey everyone, welcome back. We are going to start seeding today. I hope.
Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter. I'm Tony Fast's daughter. I'm Tony Fast's daughter. My family has been blessed to farm in Montana for over 100 years now, and it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have and blessings from our Savior Jesus Christ.
Well, Dad and Nacho, well, I haven't introduced you guys to Nacho yet. He's from Argentina. He's here on an internship for the summer. They are getting the seed treated. They're putting 3 different products on: an ATP, pre-seed, cereal, micronutrient. That's all in one jug. And then we're doing Cruiser Max Vibrance, which is a fungicide and an insecticide. They are about done with that. I have the drill running, got the fans running. Crazy quiet how quiet these fans are, and compared to the old like Flexicoil fans and whatnot. Oh, wrong door. I figured this thing all out yet, so I'm gonna get stuff figured out here. I'll come back in a little bit. Well, we're obviously not seeding anymore today, and it just started snowing and now it's over. Feel the flurries flying around. Well, I seeded till I was about out of oat seed the other night, and the openers on the end of the field were lifting really slow. Hydraulic oil out and all the lines going out to the wings was cold and just took forever to lift. So I took my time on my ends, turned around, but shut down when I ran out of oat seed. So I ended up getting about 250 acres seeded there. Not bad for a startup day, and I apologize, I didn't do a lot of filming. Lots going on, lots of people around, just didn't have time. We were trying to get everything going, didn't want to take up their time and all that. So yeah, when we get rolling again, definitely get some footage of what's happening on the drill, how everything works. All when it seems to be working good. I just wanted to get that thing in the field before the snow got here, to make sure we didn't have any problems that could be addressed now rather than when we're rolling and the ground's right and all that. So, but it's working in the shop. Let's go see what's going on in here. Well, when I did the sprayer tank stretch here a couple months ago, a few of you guys mentioned that I should get a hold of one of these Simmons Innovation AccuVolumes. When the sprayer's on, this will light up. It'll give us a digital readout of how many gallons are in the tank. Down here, got this sensor. So that sensor will tell us how much pressure is in the tank. It's super sensitive, should tell us down to the last gallon. There's also up in the cab here, oh, that's a high first step with these big tires on it. Up there, we also have a display for in the cab so we know how many gallons are in there. Plan is to turn that forward so we can see it from the front fill here when we're filling the sprayer. We did get these fenders mounted since the tires are bigger. They're about 10 inches taller than the old ones. they would have rubbed. So we did some spacing on those. So we moved this top bracket from the holes where bolts are up here, there and there, to back here. Added a spacer the same thickness as the bracket and just sandwiched that. It seems to be really firm there, solid. 2-inch spacer back here, and also adjusted the angle. Had to heat this up and lift the back end up a little bit. But we've got clearance now. So we figure out what we want to do here. Are we going to widen the fenders, add on to these fenders? I've seen some people do that before, but at least now we are protecting our nozzles when we go down the road if any rocks flying up on the muddy roads or something like that. Well, one more upgrade for the sprayer. We're putting on this green shield, and it's a curtain. That's a remote from the cab. See here, I'll fold it out. And it will keep the spray edge nice and clean rather than any like half chemical getting past the edge of this. That way we won't have any problems with weeds becoming resistant on the edge of the fields. And will help a little bit with some overspray, killing grass and whatnot, or edging up against a different crop. Say we have a field of wheat with a field of peas next to it. Now we won't have to worry about maybe spraying directly on there. We could still have a little bit of issue with some wind behind it, but this will at least take the majority of it to the ground rather than letting it drift or spray out past the end of the boom. So they're breakaway, and they'll also lift up and down, so should not have an issue hitting anything with them and breaking them. This is very solid, very sturdy. And then when you're done with the outside edge of your field, you just lift it back up and spray the rest of your field normal. So this is the one that came with the remote, the kit we got. There's also standard ones without the remote that are a little cheaper. Go check out Red E's website. I'll put the link in the description for them. They also have a box that we mounted here on the battery box that will run it up and down as well. Out is up, oh, out is down, I mean. There we go. I'm not really sure what else we can do to the sprayer now. Active volume, bigger tank, bigger tires. Got that green shield up there on the end of the booms. I think it's pretty well loaded up and ready to hit the fields this spring. Well, we got our inoculant shipment here a couple days ago, and I'm really excited about this stuff. It's Lallemand has this, they call it premium inoculant, and this is granular. So this will go in that saddle tank on the Bergot drill. And some of the old inoculants, this stuff has been around for a couple of years now, I think. Don't quote me on that. But the problem is that stuff will kind of get moisture in it just from the atmosphere, and it'll kind of cake up or bridge up. They claim this stuff will flow just like canola. It's kind of coated with something. It looks a lot like a chocolate sprinkle. Kind of hard to see in there, I'm sure. But we're going to try putting more than one bag at a time into that saddle tank and make sure it flows and everything. But they got a guarantee, so check that stuff out. Probably not too late to get some this year. Maybe it is, but plan ahead for next year. Or maybe you can get some this year and try it side by side and see how it does compared to your other granular. Well, we got a couple more upgrades to put on the drill here. I got these flag poles from Red E. Pretty sweet. They got a swivel here built into them so they'll never get tangled up. And outback wraps to get the hydraulic hoses all wrapped together and kind of into place. So we'll get those put on quick.
Good day to test them out.
Yeah, we'll see how sturdy they are. Well, we got the outback wrap put on. We would have bored you to death if you had to watch us put this all together. Oh, we pulled everything back apart, put it all back together. Numbered everything also. A top, B bottom. They're all numbered, so we left on hook. We can find them again. Everything is nice and secure. Lend a hand's doing its job. Now we just need warmer weather. Hey, I just want to throw a little quick update on here for Kelly, the girl that we did that fundraiser for here a few months back. Her surgery went awesome. Everything went great for that. They're back home. Seen them at church a few times since they've been back, and Kelly is not recognizable. They changed her skull a lot so that she'll be able to grow into that and not have to have another surgery, hopefully. But thanks again for all your support and love for them. And don't forget, farm hard, pray harder. We'll see you next video.